Hello, welcome to another tutorial from Maddie Makes. I am Crystal, and today I'm going to show you how to clean out wool that is covered in veggie matter with just a dog brush from the Dollar Tree. So if you don't have a variety of different tools to use for preparing wool, you can prepare and spin just with a dog brush. It would have been nice if I cleaned it out a little bit before. There, that's better. You see the bottom of it? This one I've used a lot, so the teeth are starting to go. But it still does the job. Now this is a mixed breed long wool. Try to get a dirty patch in here. And I will grab some other wools as well so you can see them. You see this one has, let me zoom out a little bit for you. There you go. Has some major clunky bits in it. Pull out tufts. So locks, I put the tips together. That's it. You see how long that is. Really pretty. So doesn't really matter which end you stick with, but you can stack them up so they're all tip to tail if you need. Twist in the middle, locks them together, hold that. Then you take the brush and just kind of tap at it. And I have the other wool underneath. And it opens up the lock. And it captures that garbage. See that big chunk in there? And it'll also pull out any short stapled fibers. Basically anything that's not twisted between your fingers, it is going to pull free. And when you've got it clean enough, I just do one rake through to lock everything together. Twist it on the other side. So you have this is where it was shorn off. So if this is the tip, this is the tail, that type of thing. And so I'm pulling down and then flicking up. Try not to use your fingers as a background. And just tap each lock open. There, I'm trying to brush through it. You can hear it come off. And there you are. Beautifully cleaned out. And you can just spin it right from here. Just pull right from the tip and it drafts out. So that is all ready to go. Or you can run it through the drum carder and make a whole bat out of it. 4 seconds. If you are I do some like Frankenstein bats that I'll save off. Some of this is just shorter fiber, but still good. I just go back through, pull off a lock, flip around, and brush the gunk out of it. And it's just shorter fiber. And then I'll put those aside to run through my Frankenbats. Sometimes you just pull them through and they come out clean. Well, let's show you with different fiber. Get rid of this. All right, now this is a mixed breed. It's a shorter wool. This one's from a ram. It's really huge fleece, and it's bicolored. When I say that, I mean each lock is 2 different shades. This is clearly darker than below. So for this, it's shorter but same method. This is showing you pretty much where half is. So if you twist it off, get a good lock underneath your thumb, tap and open up the lock. And it just totally fans out. Stuff is so soft. And the other end. Tap, open up, and it's pulling out all those garbages, all those shortcuts. And it just opens up. I can see things falling from it. I hope you can too. The red background is my picker. So, which you could run this through the picker, but if it's like finer, it depends on how veggie matter logged it is. Sometimes it's just nicer to do it this way. And then this lock, all clean, pretty much arranged straight. And then from there, we can go right onto the drum carder. Drum carder has a little bit of dust built up on it. See if I can. That's about good as it's getting. So under the, oops, can't see. Under the feeds here. And just right on to the drum. Locking it in. And it lines up pretty well. I mean, you're still going to get a woolen preparation, but it lines up really nice. And just keep brushing it out and putting it on, and you can pull off a big, beautiful bat that you probably only need to run through once, unless you want to blend the colors better, especially with this bat or with this wool. You get definite color runs. So if you run it through 2-3 times, it's going to blend it better together. So it just depends on what you want your yarn to look like in the end. I found one more with a lot more veggie matter in it that I thought would be good to go over. This is a Willamette Blackface Chevalt blend. And as you see, it's, whoa, totally out of frame. My apologies. There we are. There's a lot of junk. There's like whatever that is. I think it's wood. And a whole bunch of little, there's a whole bunch of junk in here. And some shortcuts. And here, shortcuts. So it's pull out a lock. There you go. Or two. Just grab the end and pull. You get a lock. Put 2 locks there. You don't want a lot in your hand, but you can handle quite a bit. So twist, hold, dollar store brush or a flicker brush, and tap, 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 tap. If you have a habit of hitting your finger, put a thimble or something on there. Those other thimbles work pretty well. And then I just use my thumb and I pull it through, and then I get all the little bits, and they're up in there. Rotate this around. Twist just under where you had it twisted before. And tap, tap, tap. That little, yeah, there's a hard bit, so break through there. That little wood thing just flew out. There. All nice and clean. And I did leave some lanolin in here. You go back through where you had it twisted, because sometimes close to the twist will lock up some. And brush it out just a little bit more. Opens it up. Absolutely beautiful. And this is a really short, good short staple, really fine fiber. So this will go through the drum carder really well, or you can just roll it up and draft right out from here. This should spin up to be a pretty fine yarn. I think I'll do some fingering weight, double ply. Ooh, and there's a nice lanolin grip to it. Now it's just all beautifully clean.